other countries do regular deworming of the whole family, in addition to the food they eat. America, they say, oh, we're America, we don't need it. We don't have worms. We're not like those other countries. Okay? Here's the rabbit hole I went down spiritually to kind of put two and two together on what's going on. I was reading about, I was trying to find some proof of bacteria being a dimension, right? A particular dimension. I did find an author who says many people have agreed with that theory. The bacteria are, you got the third dimension, which is, and then you got fourth dimension, which I've always believed to be time. There's a structure that you can see from the fifth dimension that would explain time travel, timeline hopping, quantum leaps. That would explain premonitions, the whole 9 yards. But the second dimension was always questionable. What really is the second dimension? It's theorized that could be what the bacteria is. Okay, that's why they can act on us and control us. That's why you can get a parasite or a virus and it changes your behavior. It controls you. It can make you angry. It can make you irritable. One of the number one signs of parasites in kids is what? They get irritable. They start having mood swings. Okay, they start misbehaving. They not acting like themselves. So we know parasites almost always change host behavior. We learned that in microbiology. 101. Parasites change host behavior. So I'm sitting here thinking, another thing I read in the book was this book believed that the first dimension has a lot to do with iron. This is when it starts, y'all, the bell starts signing out. They believe the first dimension has something to do with some type of big iron core or iron something. And it talks about the importance of blood. And I immediately thought, okay, in the Bible, when we take sacrament is blood of my Lord and Savior, body of my Lord and Savior. And it talks about how blood has a lot of spiritual significance. It says that wars are waged really for the blood because it's a blood sacrifice. And a lot of things have to do with blood sacrifice. And I thought about it. I remember somebody one time trying to do a love spell on somebody. She told me about it. That's what she used, was blood. I thought about the fact that women are so divine and so spiritually connected and so spiritually evolved. And we believe for 7 days a month. Okay? So I'm sitting here like, okay, they believe the first dimension has something to do with the iron core. They talk about the spiritual significance of blood. And is it a coincidence that malaria, for example, is a blood parasite that runs rampant in a lot of places in Africa?